Hi everyone, this is the third time I've recorded this, so things are going well. I wanted to give you some information that I covered in today's Google Meets meeting, walk you through the process of making a nicknamed Google Meet, which is what I suggest that you do, and show you how to share that with your students. So a few things about Google Meets. It is the preferred method that you use when doing video conferencing with your students. The district is highly suggesting that you use Google Meets. However, if you choose to use Zoom or the conference feature within Canvas, you can. Just know that the district is not supporting any additional features to your account. So there are participant and time limits on Zoom, and in Canvas there are limits on, for example, how long you can keep the recording. So just be aware of that. While Google Meets has some shortcomings in terms of features and security, they are saying that on September 30th, they are going to come out with a major update that is going to take care of a lot of those concerns for us, including creating the feature of hand raising, Q&A feature, breakout rooms that can be recorded, an attendance function that allows you to take attendance without having everyone type in their name, a way to poll students, and then more moderator controls. So, like I said, I suggest that you use a nicknamed Google Meet. And the reason I suggest this is because it's more secure. If you use a link that you create out of your Google Calendar, that link is open for as long as the students have the link is open. And what that means is that they can go in and out as they please while you are not there, and you cannot monitor anything that is happening within that room. With the nicknamed Google Meet room, as soon as all the students leave and you close it, it is closed for good. However, the students can use the same nickname for each time that your class is meeting and get into a brand new room that you've created, and they don't have to type in a long link or anything like that. So I'm going to show you what I mean. First of all, ahead of time, you want to pick the nickname or password that you are going to use for your room. I highly suggest using something that is personal to you, like your last name and whatever class hour it is, to make sure that no other teachers are trying to use that same nickname at the same time. Now, just so you know, based on the students' Google settings that the district has set for them, they are not able to use your password to create their own Google Meet. It's not possible. So don't worry about them hijacking your password. From what I can tell, they can't do that. Only teachers are able to use the passwords or the nicknames to create that room. So here's how you do it. Go to meet.google.com and click on the Join or Start a Meeting. Whatever nickname you have told the students you're going to use, you will type that in here. Keep in mind that Google does not recognize capital letters or spaces in the nicknames. So it's easier if you type those in, it will get rid of them. So I am going to use my name, Eschbach, first hour. And this is what I would use for them for the whole year. When you are ready to start the meeting, maybe your meeting starts at 9 and you're ready to allow students into it, you would put in your nickname and hit continue. And then it creates a brand new room for you. Again, your students don't have to click on any link. They can just go to that same meet.google.com and type in your password that you gave them ahead of time, and they'll come to you. So while you are in the meeting, there's a few things you need to know. You are able to mute students. You are able to remove them from the room if they are acting inappropriately. However, you cannot disable the chat, and you cannot prevent the students from chatting with each other. This is one of those moderator controls that we are hoping will come with the update in the end of September. But as of right now, you can't monitor that. You can also pin a student so that you're always seeing them in your screen, and that just helps make sure that they are making good choices. So while you're in the meeting, you have the meeting, it's all great. When you are ready to end, make sure that every student leaves the room, and then you leave the room, and that link is going to be closed forever, and that password will not work until the next time you come here and start the meeting. So even though your students always have the password, it doesn't work unless you've already created the room. So how do we share this with our students? Well, you would go to Canvas and you have a few options. Let me start fresh for you. One of the options is to use a class announcement. This is really great if you have cross-listed courses because when you make an announcement, you can pick which section it goes to. I'll show you how to do that. I would go to my class. I would go to announcements. And then I would create a new announcement using this blue plus button. Remember that you're going to want a different password for all of your hours, so you're going to need to send the password out to all of your hours at some point. So I might say class meeting code for this year. And make sure you tell the students how to get to Google Meets. So go to meet.google.com and use the room code #first hour. Okay, so and you can even highlight this and make it, after you highlight it, click on the link button and now it's clickable for them. Again, you can decide which section you want to post it to, so if you have more than one, they will all be listed down here. You can schedule your post, and once you save it, it will be visible to the students. So that's a really easy way to do it. Another way to make sure your students get your password is by going to your inbox and sending that section of students a message. And it's very similar. You hit the little pencil, you select the class that you want to send it to, and again, you can pick the section that you would send it to right in this box, and you would type it in here. So meeting code for this year, and you would type in, again, the link to meet.google.com and the nickname and send it off to them so that they always have it. The final way that you could do it is by simply adding it to your syllabus, your homepage, or in your about the course, and just say, you know, in first hour, we will always use meet.google.com and the password will always be whatever your password is. So again, it's not perfect, but this is definitely the most secure way that you can use Google Meets and ensure that your students aren't using your link to meet with each other on times when you're not able to supervise them. I think that this should cover all of the questions that I had. And if you need any help, you know where to find me.